How's going on, everybody? It's me, the one that loves cartoons, and in today's video, well, I'm gonna be talking about a cartoon. So I want to give my full thoughts on Ninjago Seabound and what I think of it. So, well, before, I was doing episode reviews, I was doing episode reviews, but then I don't want to continue reviewing all the episodes. I don't have any motivations to continue making episode reviews for Seabound. Because here's the thing, in the beginning, the season was airing weekly, which gives me time to review each episode. So yeah, but then they decided after episode 8, they decided to air every episode every day. Like the last 8 episodes, they decided to air them every day. So yeah, what's the point of me continuing those episode reviews? Like I lost motivation. And yeah, I mean, everyone give their thoughts on the full season, and it's time for me to give my 2 cents on it. So what I think of Ninjago Seabound. I think Seabound is a very good season. They focused on Nia very well. I loved her relation with Maya, and seeing Ray and Maya again was really good. I loved the setting of the season because this season is an underwater season, and I liked that. And I thought Calamar was a very good villain. I liked how he killed his father with no hesitation and not even feeling guilty about it, making him a very dark villain. And I really enjoyed his relation with Benthomar and how he doesn't like him, and I thought Benthomar was very good character. I liked the scene when his father died. It was emotional, and Trimar was the only one who accepted Bentho as part of the family, but Calamar didn't, and I like that. I think Benthomar is a good character. I think he's fine, but my problem is that ever since episode 8, they stopped talking about his father. Like the point of Benthomar helping the ninjas, he wanted to do what his father told him. He told him to help the surface dwellers, and Benthomar cried. But then they stopped. They forgot about Bentho missing his father. Bentho crying over his father's death. Ever since the ninjas said, "You're we are friends. You are part of our family," and then they forgot about Bentho's arc in the season. They forgot about him grieving over his father's death. I wish they didn't, but yeah, like I said, Bentho, I thought it was a very good character. And I like that we get to learn more about the lore and the world of Ninjago, the first Ninjutsu master trying to defeat Wujira so he could create Ninjago. And we learned that the realm used to be the Merlopians' realm until the first Ninjutsu master came and created Ninjago, which caused Calamar to awake Wujira because he didn't like that the first Ninjutsu master took over the realm. So does that make the first Ninjutsu master a bad person? I don't know. I wish they explored that in the season, but they didn't. And I like that Calamar's motivations are like that. He didn't like that the surface people came to the realm, and we learned that Nia's powers are linked to Wujira, and that water and the wind are the only elemental powers that the first Ninjutsu master never controlled because they were not his to command, which is an excuse to explain why Chen didn't need water and wind for his spell. But it was a good excuse, not a bad one. And the ninjas were all good in the season. Well, Kai and Cole didn't have much, which is a shame. I don't see a reason for not making Kai and Cole go alongside the others. I mean, Pixel got more screen time than Kai and Cole, and that's a crime. And I was disappointed that they didn't focus more on Kai because it's a Nia season, so I wish Kai's her brother, so I wish they kind of give him some sort of development, some story arc, I don't know. But they didn't. They only give that to Jay in this season because he's her boyfriend, but they didn't for Kai, he's her brother. So yeah, I was disappointed about not giving Kai a story. Kai was not bad. I thought it was good, but wish he had more. And I wish we learned more about Nia because we don't really know much about her. What we know is that she's the very first elemental master of water who looked like Thanos, and she sacrificed herself by merging with the sea. But we don't know much about her. And the episodes of the season, I thought they were all good. There was no episode that I can call bad. My least favorite is Paper Girl, but that episode is not even bad. I like the relation between Nelson and Antonia, and that episode was important. It was not filler, because it continued the fight from the previous episode with the ninjas and Calamar fighting over the Storm Amulet. The episode was just okay, not bad. And it was kind of like a sequel episode to The News Never Sleep, and it was much better than that episode. Because The News Never Sleep, it was, they had to put it there, and it kind of slowed the season. But this one, we are used to Nelson and Antonia, okay? Where in Forbidden Spinjitzu, like it was their introduction. So okay, so yeah, we were not used to their characters. So that's why that episode was slow. It slowed down the season just to focus on characters that we don't know, we don't care about. But in this episode, we already know Nelson and Antonia. So yeah, I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it. And the last 4 episodes were really good. The ninjas thought they won, but Calamar awakened Wujir. And Nia merged with the sea, like Niad did, so she could save Jay and save everyone. Like, Jay was in a serious pain, and she decided to sacrifice herself to save Jay, and she ended up leaving the team. So, I don't want to talk in depth about the sacrifice, about Nia's sacrifice, because that will be for another video. So, stay tuned for that. But what I can say now is that the finale changed Ninjago moving forward, okay? Like, it's a big change. I'm gonna talk about it in a future video about Nia leaving the team and this. But yeah, but for this video, all I can say, it was a big change, okay? Also, I wish we got a fight between the Keepers and the Merlopians. I was disappointed that we didn't have that, but instead they wanted to have the ninjas fight the Merlopians on the Explorers Club. What we know about the Keepers is that they will always defend the amulet, okay? They're not gonna let anyone take it. So I wish we get to see them do that. I wish we get to see them defend the amulet, fight Calamar and the other Merlopians, but we didn't have that. And also other problem is that Zane was the one who figured that the amulet was fake. But then, in episode 12, when Nia thought that she took the amulet from Calamar, Zane didn't say anything. They thought they won. And then it turned out that that amulet that Nia took from Calamar was fake. So why Zane didn't say a thing? Also, like, the fandom called Jay and Nia Jaya, and it's like finally confirmed in the season. Because in episode 13, Nia said that, like, she had a move, she called it the Electric Jaya. I'm pretty sure that they did it just to please the fans. So I like that. Also, I loved the fight between Nia and Ujira. I thought it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it, and Calamar's death, I thought it was handled very well. He was eaten by Ujira. So yeah, I like that. But my problem is that I wish that we get to see what happened to the other Merlopians. Yeah, Calamar was defeated, he died. But what happened to the others? Like, were they captured or did they escape? We don't know what happened to them. It's kinda like the same problem with the Prime Empire's finale, where we don't know what happened to the mechanic and the other guys. The guys that work with the mechanic, the criminals. But yeah, this finale, I thought it was really good. Yeah, like, it was a huge change, like a big change for the show moving forward. I will talk about Nia's sacrifice in a future video, so yeah, stay tuned for that. And this season, it was Kirby Morrow's final season voicing Cole, because if you guys don't know, like, Kirby Morrow passed away last year. But he recorded his lines for The Island and Seabound, and yeah, it's sad that we're not gonna hear Kirby as Cole. He'll be he will be very missed. Okay, Ninjago will be very different without Kirby Morrow. And I just want to say that he did a great job voicing Cole in this season. Like, even though Cole didn't have the big role in Seabound, like, it makes sense. It's not his season, but yeah. And like, it's kinda, I like that the last moment between Kirby's Cole was with him and Jay. They were talking about, like, when Nia left and Jay was sad. So yeah, I like that. So thank you, Kirby. This season is the last season. I don't know what they're gonna do with Cole in the future, but yeah, this season is Kirby's final season as Cole. So I think Seabound, I think it was a very good season. Really enjoyed it. I think Seabound is a great season. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I think it's a very good season. Really enjoyed it. Seabound was a very good season. Nia was handled very well. I liked her relation with Maya. And yeah, this is the first time we got a Nia season, and she was handled very well. So what do you guys think of Seabound? Is it a good season? Is it a bad season? Is it an okay season? Just leave your thoughts down in the comments. I thought it was a very good season. So if you guys like this video, then give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. It means a lot to me, and turn on the notifications so you'll be the first one to know when I upload a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the one that loved this cartoon, and you're the one that love it too.